What an amazing turnaround!
It doesn't get much closer than that. Oh my God.
Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, everyone, and welcome into the very best moments of the June monthly finals. This is now the crunch time. We have blasted through the year, and there is only one monthly final remaining of the 2024 season. With up to $2 million on the line, powered by the Snapdragon Pro Series, everything now rests on how teams perform in July. That is where our monthly finals will conclude, and that is where we will determine who qualifies straight to the World Finals, who will earn a second chance to qualify through the LCQ, and whose 2024 journey will sadly come to an early end. Our last chance qualifier will be held at Gamescom Cologne, Germany on the 24th through 25th of August. 12 teams will enter the arena for their shot at redemption, but only 4 can rise from the ashes to emerge victorious. 7 teams have already earned enough points to qualify, but it must be said that with the competition far from over, with good results in July, a ticket to the World Finals is still very much on the table for the majority of regions. So, which teams are they, and who stands the best chances going into July? Well, in the APAC region, Crazy Raccoon have clinched an LCQ spot at least, and stand a good chance of remaining within the top 2 needed for a World Finals placement. But we did see them exit in the semi-finals again this month. It was rival Esports who shone through to win the month, solidifying them in second place on the leaderboard. Coco Loco went from being the champions of May to losing at the first hurdle in a close affair with FE Nidug, which now places them in dangerous territory. For EMEA, Team Humble are locked into the LCQ and are looking likely to be the first team in the region to be confirmed for the World Finals, dependent on good results in their upcoming qualifier. It was a huge month for them as they reverse swept the reigning world champions of Zeta Division in the grand final to steam ahead of the competition. Reply Totem were the champions of May but didn't qualify in June and now teeter down in 6th place, while all eyes are on Team Okachiki and Pirates for potential upsets in July to see if they can break into a World Finals and LCQ qualifying position respectively. In South America, the battle rages on as both Space Station Gaming and FA Mini Peckers are both guaranteed at least an LCQ spot, but with only one World Finals slot allocated for the region, it'll be a race to the finish to see who will come out on top in July. FA Mini Peckers were able to take down Space Station yet again in the grand finals and are now 2 for 2 with them in monthly final wins. Meanwhile, Team Kesso try their best to cling on to their LCQ spot as Moekos give chase. In North America, no one is yet mathematically locked in for the LCQ at the time of this recording prior to July's qualifiers, which just goes to show how close the World Finals race really is in this region. STMN had an important win over last month's champions of Elevate in the quarterfinals, knocking them down to 2nd on the leaderboard, but couldn't seal the deal against Pioneers in the grand finals despite a 2-set lead. Pioneers now only need a handful of points to clinch at least an LCQ spot, while the battle between Tribe Gaming, STMN, and Luminosity is bound to conclude in brawl, sweat, and tears. And finally, in the Chinese mainland region, there are no World Finals slots allocated, but 3 LCQ placements have already been snapped up. It was a tense back and forth in the grand finals between Toxic Lotus and Senior Network Team, but in the end, Toxic Lotus clinched the win in the 5th and final set and were declared victors overall. But regardless, both teams still qualify for the LCQ. Venice, who are the runners-up in the lower bracket finals, then are the 3rd and final team to claim a golden ticket, which wraps up the region. The July monthly finals are just around the corner, and event.brawlstars.com is the place to watch the action unfold, and a great way to earn some extra in-game progression by connecting your Supercell ID. Vote for your match MVP, and most importantly, get your team predictions correct, and you'll be rewarded with an entire track line of star drops, as well as exclusive pins and sprays that can only be unlocked through event.brawlstars.com. The July monthly finals are arguably the most important match day of the year thus far. So circle those calendars, set those alarms, and get those reminders locked in for the 20th through 21st of July, and be the first to see which teams will secure their place in the competition to come. But in the meantime, here are all the very best moments of the June monthly finals.
That was a situation where Foot Esports starts strong, having near team wipe, or nearly getting a goal. Instead, it's SK Gaming going the other way. I don't know about this time, though. 3 brawlers standing tall right now for the red roster. They dropped the Gale NATO, the pushback as well.
Damn.
Unbelievable defense, and now a hypercharge from Anon. Coast to coast for Buzz, swinging his way the other way, grabs the ball, puts it in the net. Unreal.
Yeah, it really does. And I mean, even at that, if you want to go and stun someone, you can do that as well and take someone out of the equation. But the pull comes in and he actually jumps onto him midway. I'm not sure if that kind of put them in a worse situation or saved it.
Yeah.
Splash from Naui there, and Super still available. Huge stuff coming in from Zeta, and honestly, that jump, it turned out absolutely incredible. I'm sure he was a little bit worried along the way when he was getting dragged into everybody, but it played out perfectly for them in the end.
And Zeta Division, they use this Crow Super to really set things up. So Meow here looking for, but Mebby is just taking a shot from a distance, and it's good enough. That's 2. We are going to a set 5.
Organized aggressiveness from him, but now he's getting hit pretty hard. Joker's going to slide over that side. Barrier is up. Sweet Dream's not going to connect, and he gets blocked off. Twister on the ball, and if he can cycle these out, like, oh, he doesn't get it down. Yoshi might be able to grab this. Gero, the only one defending, but he's spinning. He might not be able to grab the ball and cover the goal here. Now he's back in. Oh, the pull off the ball. He doesn't realize he's got to catch it left, and that should secure it for Zeta. And the blue star with Zeta as well, which means one of them can go down. Oh, now he can go down, and he's the aggressive one. Surely they just plug a load of heals into him and let him go. Jump comes in from Gero, but now they're all in that situation, and Joker can thrive heavily. Linane gets some, Yoshi gets some. Beautiful from SK, and the retreat's there as well. Gero is absolutely cooking. He's hitting so many shots. Now he's going to head up again. Hypercharge can be used by Joker, but he doesn't have a super yet. Gets it eventually, but not without his teammate going down, and all the heals in the world are just behind Naui, and he's just going forward super after super. It's so hard to follow, and he still gets the kill.
Nothing you can do about it. This is just overwhelming. Ice Rink after Ice Rink. Dive in from Meow. Heals from Gero. Indestructible. She has the shield to force away. Just give her that little extra boost. The deceptive victory in that lane there. 5 stars, the difference maker. We've seen Humble do this before. There's the first. They claim 1. 30 on the clock. They're still pressing the issue. But this is enough time where OGC are going to have to hold off for a good distance here.
Well, they don't have good distance. They're pretty crunched in and crunched down. Humble take them.
Luffy steps up here and it's over. They don't have super right now, but they can poke for it pretty quickly. Nice shot from Bobby. Had to shut Luffy down. It's still on the table here for STMN, but they've got to go for it. The Draco's a problem, but he's already used his gadget. Only 1 hit on the safe. STMN have to go forward now, but they lose 1 instantly to Luffy coming back off respawn. The booster's still standing. Bobby needs to change shots. It's 2% separating these 2 teams. It could not be any closer, but Bobby's going to get brought down. RBM's in the way. I think Zar was trying to finish the game, but he can't get it done. Luffy through the wall, damages him up. Zeus has a shot. It's blocked. It's about as close as it gets, fam. And Luffy just needs to hit this safe 1 time. They're going to block it. In they go. Luffy blown up before he can touch it. And we have a draw. They're rare indeed on Heist. But Zar can't really match that damage output on the safe. And Zar struggling with Zeus because every shot from the Gale slows you down. It's so frustrating to fight through. But Sands gets a full clip laid out onto the safe here. This puts STMN in the lead, but only just here. RBM finally brought down. Elevate have that lead. The Draco really hit them where it hurt. Now Bobby needs to back up. He's going to get pressured away by the Gale. Does find the kill, and Luffy's going to come in. 3 seconds left. It's so close. 1%? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. STMN just get there. This is taking everything they've got and some. A draw and then a 1% game. Hypercharge up here for Zar. Some of that heat being expended by Sands to pressure Luffy away. The Carl is so low, they're going to have to go for it anyway. Luffy now at 2k, has to get up there. It's a 1-star lead to STMN though. Luffy falls, and they've done it. STMN are going to get away with absolute murder. RBM falls, and that's another set. Again, if you lock Charles up and Zar drops a space carrot on top of the Larry, yeah, it's curtains for that thrower for Luminosity. I like the idea. Here it is again, same plan, heads the map up. Charles goes pretty low here. Zara, of course, with the raw stat buff is going to go a long way towards pressuring Chino down the bottom part of the map. He's going to be caught behind a hedge. Sands and Bobby are going for it, and they get it done. STMN take the first set away with a draft that, again, should be outlawed by the Geneva Convention, man. That was disgusting. Yeah, it's good look so far. Bobby up to Chino, gets him down. Turret has to be dealt with by Patchy when he could otherwise be working on the safe, but that is exactly what Sands is going to do. It's the Italian job, baby, the heist of the century, and STMN will be advancing to the grand finals. That's an insta-freeze on anybody unlucky enough to be caught inside of it, and there's the smoke closes. It's going to be an easy connection. Cocoon straight away on Azar, but he's going to be alive. The double stun comes up. Here's the Melody diving on in, and she's unkillable as per usual. Juan Carlos, though, wins this out, has to walk now inside that slow field, and Bobby's just going to bide his time. Juan Carlos is stuck in the smoke, and Bobby, twinkle toes, stays outside of the gas.
So 9-8 as iWorlds has regained mid control. And they're going to get aggressive here. Firecrow, double kill for Golden. Just like that, Kyle Dog hanging on by a thread. He'll go down, but there's another countdown for the red squad.
Not for long, the pull comes through again, and just an overstep from Nice Shot once more. Starts the countdown for Space Station, and there's no equalization from the mid for iWorlds. They need to push, they need to get the pressure on, just like they did in that last game. But they need to pull through in this one. Golden, low, does fall down. Nubis pushing in, now comes Hypercharge. Super back from Kyodog. Nubis gonna land straight on the gems. Nice Shot trying to take them, but stopped by Firecrow. He's gonna go for the ones in the mid and try stop Nubis from grabbing those, as they can equalize this one out, but it's grabbed by Golden, and nothing else hits.
This is still Mini P.E.K.K.A.'s looking for a takedown, and that is a blown loose super. They can skate right on around this. They don't even have to touch ground on the ice right now. Sure, they're getting some free taps, but Byron doing a great job of just pocketing these heals. Now some extra ones going in as well. P.E.K.K.A. trading, though, escapes as well. 15 on the shot clock, and Olympo have to catch up.
Oh, man, P.E.K.K.A. should not have been able to do that. It looked like Olympo were actually treading water there. They need 2 kills or P.E.K.K.A., and I don't think P.E.K.K.A.'s going to be there. Hoobie actually winds up getting the kill. 3 seconds to go, and Olympo, they team wipe the other way around. Wall on the right side is going to be a big space of opportunity for SSG to get fighting here, which seems weird because I know that Maroikas are leaning on these sharpshooters, but it really is what they're using for cover. 2 players coalescing on Alonso, and they're going to win it. So it's 5-10 now. Now it's 10-13, though. Maroikas answers back. 1 second on the clock, and 1 star above. Maroikas take the set, and we've got a contest.
Motep is doing phenomenal work at all of the above. He knows what he's doing. He's getting some great tags. Look at this again. Just shoves them right in the fog and allows Mini P.E.K.K.A. to get an early W.
I mean, he straight up brings less damage than some of the other similar ranged brawlers to the table. But the amount of util he brings that you highlighted is so impactful. And yeah, I think that separates the Joes from the pros. And right here, oh my goodness, Mini P.E.K.K.A. is just shoving Team Queso into a locker. They're in the corner. There's nowhere for you to go. The pull breaks the wall. Here comes Motep. 1 for me, none for you. Mini P.E.K.K.A.'s win that one as well.
5-7 in control of the map for Space Station Gaming with several gems on the ground. P.E.K.K.A. forcing his way forward, though. Awesome stuff here, and he does have a get out of jail free card if he needs it. He can escape at any moment with that super. A nice gadget connection. Kyodog just forced to rush in right into Motep's arms. He was waiting for him, had the lens flare ready to go, and now they've got an extra bodyguard in the path. It's going to be near impossible for Adinho to get their jumps on the back of teammate, and it's just not enough. Mini P.E.K.K.A.'s prevail.
Their Otis is carrying the gems, not exactly where you want them in general. Magic Hand and Moot both used in order to get Shitapu, who wasn't carrying any gems, that were just being an aggressive laner. Tensai wants to walk away from this. This is a little ugly. Moido's able to dive in and able to find 2 easily. Crazy Raccoon are on a different level.
Nonetheless, a 3v1 over here. Unfortunately, they're facing into Jackie, but they can still manage to make it through. They just have to tank Suzuku, and he snipes the ball. Oh, he's going to run it to the other side.
That is absolutely disgusting. You can't be letting that happen. Suzuku with a beautiful takedown, steals the ball. Oh my word. Ems can get so much value, and it's always been a staple diet in this region as well. Oh, double stun inbound from Levy. Oh my word. The barrage from the Rico there just seals it, but that was disgusting, and he's not done yet. Hypercharge now in and doing the Spider-Man around the map. Going to find Ghost T as well now. Gets the kill on him and continues to push forwards as Chappie has Hyper Bear on the safe as well. This could be cooked for FA Nidug here. I think the last shred of damage not going to be done. There is a world of possibility for defense.
I think we saw a moment there from the Hypercharge Jesse turret. It's actually worse for it to be Hypercharged, considering that it has additional bullet spread to make it so that it hits enemies better, but it was actually straight up missing the save and ended up being down by the team. And Tensai's coming around the right side. Oh, wait. Crazy Raccoon might actually have this mid take. Sitampo has to be forced out of this left side. Mind you, Rival Esports EA are only ahead by 1%, and that is quickly going to change as Tensai rampages forward, each swing dealing catastrophic damage to the save. 15 seconds left. Rival Esports EA have a lot of ground to make up. We even see the emergency escape jump pad from Gale on the left side. Melty Shoe on the left side converge on the safe. Milkreo needs to get some shots in. 65, trickling down. 62, last one. Down to 58. Rival Esports tie this with Crazy Raccoon.
Now they're going to have to give up the point once more, but we're pretty much even now. Super up. Shu gonna go in now with the tailspin. Shitapo with the mind control. Shu having to move forward now, and can he get anything done here? No, he just walks out of the fight. It's close. 78 apiece. Rival able to step up now. It's gonna be Shitapo left, able to find at least some purchase on Shu, but Milkrio been getting extra capture percentage this entire time. And Melty's returning to the fight. They're at 91% and counting.
Oh, almost all the way up to 100%. Shu needs to stay alive. Moya, the last hope. No, they do it! Rival Esports are going to the grand finals.